about to start raining here, so just gonna come live for a couple minutes. Let me know how the signal is. I'm not on the Wi-Fi. Forgot to cut the tag ends off of this thing. What's up, Nature Man? How you be? What up, Zach? How are you, brother? Just figured I'd pop on here for a minute or two. I am good. Joseph, Piper, Thomas, what up? Bam, bam. How is everybody today? I'm just out back plinking a little bit. It's actually not freezing out for once, but it is about to rain. Hopefully we can get a little bit out here. I am shooting this thing that I made last summer. It was sitting on the patio table out back here under the snow. I found it today. Hey, I seen you were live. I couldn't hop on though at the time. This one here, yeah, I don't know. It's a cool little Y. I wrapped it up kind of gnarly, just because there's not really good grooves on it all the way around. So I just wrapped the snot out of it, and then it kind of pulled down a little bit when I wrapped it, but who cares? I've been dying for like 2 weeks, guys, sick as hell. And I'm finally kind of half-assed back to normal. Ooh, my son just brought me some cans. What's up, Hawk? How you beat? Yeah, dude, whatever that was, it was like a flu kind of sinus thing, but Jesus. I miss Biden already. Jepper. If you subscribe to my channel, Biden will come back into office. Throw him out there. Chuck it out farther. You guys see that? It's off camera. Throw it over that way more. By the black thing. There you go. Ah, in the hole. Drifting, what up? Maybe I can get that one. Unsubbing right now. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, dude. I usually get sick once a year, approximately, like in the middle of, winter or whatever, like most people. But I usually get over it in like 3 days. It's like not a big deal. And I can always predict it. You know, I get like a sore throat and then like a headache, and then it goes to my chest, and then I cough up a bunch of shit, and then I'm back to normal. This time, though, man, this shit practically killed me, dude. Oh, hell yeah, drifting. Omega for the win.
Do I have to go get those cans?
No, that's fine. Thanks for throwing them out there. So anyway, I put out a short earlier, I think. Yeah, the pickle fork one. And
Found another one.
COVID-25. Yeah, throw it out there, dude.
Oh,
My son's throwing cans out here for me. Well, that one's not in the pit. So anyway, yeah, I had like a crazy high fever, which sucked. Fucking delusional and shit. Like couldn't even tell what day it is. I got a little like metal spinner over there. I'm surprised I hit it. It's pretty far out, somewhere in there. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't been shooting much. I've been making a little bit. Made a couple of like a pickle fork and some other things. So yeah, anyway, life back to normal, I guess. You know how it is. What's everybody else been shooting? I've been missing out on a lot. Oh, dude. Yeah, a lot of us worked through that crap, I guess. I was considered essential, whatever that is, at the time, so we never shut down. But yeah, that was crazy times, huh? How's the signal? I'm on the 5G out here, and I'm not sure how good it's gonna be because I'm a little bit away from the house, so the Wi-Fi is not gonna come out here. Got that bell thing out there that's always fun. I think it's got 8 different bells on it. All different flavors. I would be happy to shout out Larson, Jacob, and Calvin. Now maybe Larson, Jacob, and Calvin can sub to my channel. I got a couple other slingshots in my pocket. But I wanted to give this guy here. What up, Iggy? How you be, brother? Iggy. Motherfucker, it's starting to rain. Yeah, we'll stay out here a little bit longer. There we go. All this pipe here, that's I'm standing in the middle of my RC truck track. What's up, Chad? How you be? Janet, how are you, Janet? Man, I was hoping the rain would hold off. So what else did I get today? I got one of these. This is a gargoyle from Jordan. He all right, Bill. I made that one, Bill. That was just a little natty that I made. Last summer, there was like a challenge where you had to make a natural slingshot using just Omega bushcraft or Omega knives in general. But yeah, this is the gargoyle. This is actually a fun little thing. Jordan was selling a bunch of these things for dirt cheap, so I grabbed a couple of them. Like 15 bucks a pop. I don't even know what the hell I'm aiming at here. There we go, bottle. My neighbors are actually friendly so far. Almost getting warmed up here. Don't hit someone. Yes, that's the plan. So see, if you look how I have everything set up here, it's half-ass strategic. All these are behind the barn here. So if I were to get some very odd flyer or something, it's only going to hit their barn and not their house. So that's why I stand in certain spots and shoot in certain ways. Yeah, I know, Thomas. That was the other reason I wanted to grab a couple, because I know he said he was just not feeling it right now. Yeah, I got one of them gassers too. All right, gasser. Yes. Yeah, I got a gasser, a gargoyle, and then that little pickle fork thing. Can't remember what the hell the damn thing's called. Oh, dingbat, right? Dingbat. So those 3 for 45 bucks. And that included shipping, man. I mean, why not? Worst case, they're good to give away to somebody who wants to start shooting. Hell yeah. Love the hat too. Look at the new hoodie too. Booyah. New symbol. Turned out nice. Actually, actually came out really good. Well, I guess I can try and actually hit something now. Let's go below that. Yeah, let's try that. I'm shooting clay, so we'll see. And this is, we're probably between like 15, we'll say almost 15 meters, roughly. They got a little yellow bell there. I'm going to try and hit that guy. Not sure how good I'm going to be shooting today. We were close. Both of them were close. God damn. One was right, one was left. Third one was right. I nicked it. Whatever. What's up with all these mohawks? What's the scoop on that? I'm out of the loop. I seen Hicks do it. I seen Mr. Z do it. Are you talking about a slingshot named a mohawk? And they are all going right next to it. Getting some wicked band slap on this thing. I don't know why. Finally got that damn thing. Jesus. Alrighty. And then finally, I have a very badass slingshot in my pocket that just arrived today. Here we are. Well, by you, today I'm using clay. But normally I shoot steel. Check this thing out though, dude. It is so tiny, man. But it is amazing. I love that color. I had an Enzo Pro by Wasp, and I traded that to Ethan for something. I don't remember what. I don't remember the exact dimensions, but like this is a 90, and you can see in comparison, I guess we'll go like this. The difference. There you go. I bet you it's in the 70s maybe. Right? I bet you it's 70s. And then you can see the height difference. This thing is already a short slingshot, so this is even shorter. But yeah, I've wanted an imp for a long time, and then I saw the pros come out, and I had to grab one. Oh hell yeah, the Stinger you cannot go wrong with. I already had one of those, and I gave that to a dude named Roger Stanfill, I think it is. I can't remember his channel name. He's into bow and arrow stuff now, but I gave him an orange Stinger. And then I made a wooden Stinger and gave that to Carlo. 3 stars and a sling is his channel. So yes, the Stinger is a badass slingshot. Imp, I kind of like it. I don't know how I'm gonna shoot it yet. I think I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna bring my anchor point pretty damn high, I think. Yeah, this is a sweet slingshot. It's fucking rain, man. This is a very narrow frame from what I'm used to. Yeah, I'll have to bring it up high. Ear hole. You pull back farther past your face? I didn't pay much attention when I watched you shoot. I think I'm gonna go up like pretty high, like right to my glasses maybe. I'm hitting some of the bigger targets. Might take me a while to get precise with this thing. wanting to drop my anchor down too. Got the yellow bell. Yes, this thing is badass. This emerald, I think, is what they call it, but I love this color for some reason. I probably shouldn't have got rid of my Enzo Pro, because then I would have had like a matching kind of set. And if I don't know if the Stinger comes in the green or not, but if I would have got that too, that would have been pretty damn sweet to have all of them. I may just have to, maybe I'll just bring my reference down. Yeah, that might be easier. Yep, that'll be easier. I'll just shoot below the target. Yep, that's gonna be a lot easier. I don't know what the hell these bands are tapered at. They were long draw bands that I cut down just to match the fork tips. Dude, that was a curveball. Got it. Telling you, man, this winter shit that's almost over is amazing. I think we got one more month about, and we're gonna be back in action again. Because it sure as hell felt nice to feel 50 degrees today, man. Actually be able to go outside and breathe without like dying and stuff. That was pretty nice. Damn, these suckers are curving. I think I got an old phone bell up there. I can't quite see it. I'm gonna try and hit it, see if it rings. Man, we're gonna have to pick this up. Dude, these suckers are curving like crazy. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm aiming at. Can't even hit it. For me, I am shooting my companion at ECST. There it is. It is a bell. All right, guys. I'm going to stay on here, but I'm going to move towards the garage. We're going to have to change our setup here because it's starting to rain. Time to go inside, bud. You know what? Bear with me, guys. I got an umbrella mount. I'm just gonna put this up here. Improvise, right? Lone, what up? When I'm shooting this style, I do not shoot with any kind of twist, but I have shot that way many times. If I'm shooting a pickle fork, then sometimes I will twist it, tweak it, whatever. God damn it. Can't do that. There we go. Sling Burger, what up? If I'm aiming at the fence, then I'm hitting every shot, boy. I'm gonna go down there and open the catch box up and hang up some stuff. So, Crocs and socks. Well, okay. All right, sorry about that, fellers. Whoa. Dude, ECST, yes. I already got the dates on the calendar at work. So it is happening for sure. There's no way around it. Still getting used to this little impity imp imp. Hell yeah. The old rain nap. Yeah, dude, I'm definitely going. What's up, DeeeZ Slings? How you liking that custom? Which one is it? I haven't seen yours yet. So anybody who doesn't know, DeeeZ here won a Hicks. Oh, you snuck in there too. He won a contest. Not really contest. It was a waffle. Impotent. And I still haven't seen it yet, I don't think. This is a cool little slingshot, man. If you like small slingshots, this is one for you. But I can't figure out the aiming point yet, so I'm just shooting below the target, and you can see how well that's working. I'm hitting every now and then. Oh, dude, fuck them squirrels, man. I actually seen one today coming out of hibernation. They don't like winter as much around here. I don't know if that's like that around the country or not, but out here, they don't really care for winter as much. I don't know if they really hibernate or not, but you just don't see them. And today, I saw one, and I about took a shot at him. Take it easy, Iggy. This is only my second time going to ECST. Last year, I not really practice because when it's nice out, like in the spring, summer, and fall, and as much as winter as possible, I shoot every day, whether it be 10 minutes or 3 hours. I do it every day, guaranteed. Even in the rain sometimes, whatever. I just enjoy it a lot. It really unwinds me mind, which doesn't take long. But as far as practicing for the tournament, last year, the only practice I did was I switched to just shooting one frame. Not everybody has to do that. You know, there's dudes that can pick up any frame and shoot good. Not me. I need to have one that I dial in. And so I shot that one companion for, I would say, all of April and all of May. And that worked out pretty good because I placed okay. For my first tournament, I was not displeased by where I placed. But there's a few things that played on everybody's minds last year, and that was the knockdowns. There was yeah, big old man hug. Last year the knockdowns were different than previous years, so everybody was shooting a little bit weird. It didn't really mean much to me because it was my first tournament, so I didn't know what to expect. But a lot of people that are really good shooters didn't shoot as well in the knockdowns because it was a different setup than what they were used to. I guess I don't know what previous years were because I've never been, but like I said, last year, the first one I went to, you had like where you would shoot, I think it was 5 guys in a row. So you would have like groups, right? And they would call you up. So 5 people would go up to the line. You would take your 5 shots and you would try and knock them down. Once everybody was cleared, you would go to the next one, back of the line. Next people would come up. So it was pretty formal. It was pretty sweet, if you ask me. I liked the way it worked. but I guess it was different than in the past, and people weren't really used to being not really put on stage, but kind of like up in front of an audience, I guess, maybe. I don't know. So this year is going to be tougher, I would assume, because all those people that were not used to it last year, now they're going to be used to it. So we got to up the ante, you know what I mean? So now all these people are going to be back in action. So that means my standings are going to be going whatever, though. Back to the Sea Dogs. What does your frame look like, man? Is that like earthy one that I keep seeing a picture of? Go back to this thing for a minute. What are we talking about? Depends up here. 80% chance? You're going? Damn, Paul. Hell yeah. How do you like it there, Sea Dog? Did you actually have it now, or is it? Yeah, okay, it is that one. What's the one that's all, because it's a headhunter, right? He posted a pretty badass looking pickle fork recently, too. You only got the picture, you don't have it in your hand yet? Ooh, baby. You're gonna be jumping for joy, man. Yeah, my long draw sucks. What up, Earl? I will be there. ECST bound, ready to roll. Guess I'll have to start actually shooting and not just messing around. I want to place good, guys. I don't know. I'm not gonna like sweat over it, but I want to place. I don't want to be like, I'm gonna raise this damn thing up. Good. I'm glad you're going, Earl. I hope we get a big old crowd out there this year, just like every other one. I'm gonna go there. I'll be there Thursday, probably midday, and then I'll probably leave Sunday morning. But yeah, I am stoked. I'd like to get under 50. Piper, you'll do good, I'm sure. The main thing is just, like we all say, have fun, but I don't know. I'd like to place too. That's part of having fun. I don't want to be, 90 or something. If I'm under 50, I'd be happy. No shooting. Shit. If they do the pro thing again, I am 100% entering into the pro. Just because. If you want my opinion on that whole thing, I don't think they should even do that. But I'm not the one running the show, so it's not up to me. I'm trying to find a good spot to stand here. But I am definitely going to be pro if they force us to pick. Captain Rudder. Why, thank you. Hopefully that's a compliment. Dropped a clay. Oh, dropped another one. Oh my God. Miss. Kevin, what up? How are you? Sorry, digging around my pocket here. What's up, Kevin? What's new with you? 500 feet per second. Yeah, this thing is definitely gonna be. I don't know how. I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna be. I gotta figure out for sure what kind of taper I want to throw at this thing here. I got another telephone bell in the middle. Chances are I'll miss it. Oh, got it. Thanks, buddy. Curveball. Man. I am not getting along with the clay today, guys. Just can't get a good handle on it. Shit. You say that now, Hicks. You get out there, you'll be having the headband on and everything else. Gung ho, chucking spears. Win, win, win. You don't loan, and that's the thing, right? I don't like it, but whatever. I'm not gonna bitch about it too much, just because whatever. Like I said, the people running it, they're running it, and I'm very thankful that they're doing it, because I know I'm not. So without them running it, we couldn't have this much fun. So if they want to do pro and amateur, then that's just how it is. But basically, if you think you're a half-ass good shooter, then you should go for pro. Amateur, I don't know. I guess it's just for. I don't know. I just don't get it. I just picked pro because everybody else did. If everybody else that I hung around with that showed up at the same time as me picked amateur, I probably would have too, I guess. But I'm glad I did, because if I would have picked amateur, I would have been pretty high up in the ranks, and I don't know. That's not fun. This thing here is a very light aluminum. I think it's aluminum. It's very small slingshot. It doesn't weigh much at all. I don't know the exact measurements, or else I'd tell you. I just got this in the mail about half an hour ago, so right before I started the live. I was waiting for I heard the mailbox lift the lid. Well, bam! And I had to go out there and scoop it up. What's up, Brad? I didn't see you come in here. Behind the back shot. God, I haven't done any of that weird shit in a while. With this thing, too? No. That's the summertime fun. Wintertime, I don't even know if I could pull that shot off. I would be shocked. But I'll give it a go. That was the top of the catch box. It's hard to even aim. That was below the catch box. Ooh, that was in the catch box. That was actually pretty close. These are way short. I got them maxed out. So this is a super hard shot to do. I can't do it. The way I had the other one set up was, all right, so this is my normal bands, right? They're cut for 150. But the way this slingshot is designed with the rapid tuck, I had to come down a little bit further. So this here is super stretched for how I prefer it. The ones that I was doing behind the head and all that stuff was my regular setup, which is longer active band length or whatever. what that does for me is I could pull the slingshot bands farther back behind my head, and I can get a better shot. As tight as these are, I cannot pull back far enough to get a good sight picture. So behind the head shot is not happening with what I have in my pocket right now. I am not into archery, but I would love to be. I am shooting the 9.5 Walmart Delight. I do have some of the half-inch stuff in the garage also, which is kind of fun. It's like chucking boulders. Yes, Earl, it's a aluminum imp. It's the Imp Pro Elite Air Gunner. I shoot 8mm steel almost exclusively. 8mm is 5/16. But 9.5 is super popular, guys. I don't know. Pac-Man. Ooh, Pac-Man. That's nice. I think they are. I got a couple in the house that I acquired, like a couple of little boxes. It's just they're expensive. A lot of the guys shoot PGN or BC Precision. If you're looking to buy bulk, that's what I would do. The PGN, the guys complain about PGN being dirty, but it's cheaper. I shoot PGN because I don't really care about dirty balls. And I'm a cheap fuck, so it is what it is. But BC Precision is the win for clean, strong ammo at a fair price. Yeah, these bands are way maxed compared to what I like. Oof. Thank you. Amen. Mudri, I appreciate you stopping in. Hello from Ireland. Hello, Ireland. Thank you. Picked up both sizes, just wasn't sure how good the DeeeZ stuff was. I'm brand new to this, so I don't know much yet. Yeah, Crayon, that's, oh, really? Oh, okay. See, I've never bought the BC Precision, but I got a couple of dudes that like will swear by it, and they've been in the game for a while, and that's what they think. I didn't notice PGN being dirty until I shot at the tournament, as a matter of fact, because I want to say I brought 2,000 shot to the tournament, and I didn't even go. I went through about half of it, I guess. Let's say 1,000 shots. I don't know. I lost track, but it wasn't the whole 2,000. I can tell you that. But that's when I noticed that the PGNs were dirty, because my hands were turning like silver and black by the end of the couple hours of shooting it. But it doesn't really bother me. The DeeeZ stuff will shoot just fine, man. It's just price point, I believe. Yeah, I got no issues with PGN at all, period. I like it. It shoots. It's round. It doesn't crack up. I have bought some cheap stuff off of Amazon that will actually dent and like crack and shit. It's weird. In the summertime, I reuse all of my steel, no matter where I shoot. If I shoot out in the track or the yard or what, anything, I got this stick here. I made this walking stick here, and at the end is a magnet. So I just walk around the yard like a deranged old man and pick up steel balls with my stick magnet. and I can reuse those over and over and over as long as I don't let them sit out during a rainstorm. But you know, there'll be sometimes a month without rain, so I can just keep shooting, go out and retrieve them, pick them up. Yeah, you lose some, but PGN for me has worked fabulous. Mr. Z, I seen you sneak in here, man. How are you, brother? They may take it. I didn't even bother to retrieve it. I just figured it was a loss. You know what I mean? I mean, out in the woods course, you're never gonna get it back for one. The only place that they were retrieving it from was the actual the shooting range. USA just bombed Russia. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Yeah, elite. That's not so bad. HAPA. Yeah, no, I feel you there, but I don't know. Like down there, in front of there, all the bounce outs and stuff. I usually will pick them up, but wintertime, I let a few go. And how do you do that, Rex? I don't think I've ever done that. What do I do? Pin message? Is that right? Oh, hell yeah. But yeah, the shooting range down there was the ultimate blast. That's where I believe I spent the majority of my time at ECST, was at that shooting range. It is just downright, it's just a good time, a flat out good freaking time. And they were retrieving the balls there and just, they were collecting them down at the end. So you could definitely go down and grab a handful and nobody would say anything, I'm sure. But I didn't. I just kept grabbing the ones I brought. No, I get that totally, air gunner. Yeah, I'm not saying you did anything wrong by buying the DeeeZs. They're fine. They're gonna work great. It's just when you're going through a ton of ammo, you may want to get to some of the brands that have more bulk. You know, like 1,500 rounds or something like that. But baby steps, right? You're just getting into it. So those right there are gonna do you just fine. Hell yeah. Oh, dude, I'm dying. I'm finally over a cold almost that I've had for 2 weeks. So yeah, that's why I'm all like stuffy and goofy and snotty and weird. But no, it's not cold out here. It's actually mild. Oh, my stuff is starting to come undone there. See that? I suppose one of these days I should just put some spinners in there. Wintertime is weird, man. There we go. Got the bell. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hit my 2,000, Rex. What's up, Kyle? How are you? 20,000, Jesus. Is that, I may have bought them too before, actually. Before I started getting PGN, I was just buying whatever I could find for the best deal on Amazon. And that name you said, Brad, right there sounds pretty familiar. Dude, Elite Air Gunner, that's what I use on the inside of my garage when I can't shoot out here. I use a milk crate. And all I did was, so, you know, they're obviously plastic, most of them. So I had a yardstick, and I cut the yardstick to fit inside of the roof of the milk crate. And then I took my backdrop, so I flipped it over to whatever I was gonna have on the top. I laid the backdrop down, and I put the yardstick over it, and then I screwed it into the top of the milk crate, and then I flipped it back over, and it works. I remember somebody forgot their ammo last year, and that was not a problem. That was so much stuff, man. Yeah, for me, air gunner, what I had to take it apart and put it back together was I had to find the right distance from front to back to catch the shot correctly and not keep spitting them out. Because first couple of lives that I had them up, man, it was like every shot was shooting out. Now I've gotten it down to where I still get a couple of bounce outs, but it's not like crazy. It's actually working pretty well now how I have it. Dude, yeah, man. I'll tell you one thing, at that tournament, it was, it's just like a reunion of good old boys, man, and girls, and kids. Everybody there, though, man, you need anything, you got it. Ain't nobody gonna let you not shoot, you know what I mean? 50,000 11 millimeter clay in stock. Jesus. See you later, Rex. I appreciate you popping in, man, hanging out. Have a good dinner. Hopefully it's lasagna. Oh, hell yeah. Piper, hell yeah. You could do that for sure. I used, the first one I made for inside, I used a crate, like an AutoZone. It was actually from AutoZone, a parts crate. The delivery guy brought it to work and forgot to grab it, so I stole it. So it had the 2 doors that opened up, and I cut the doors about a quarter down, or a quarter at the bottom and like 3/4 at the top, and then I glued those shut and taped them shut, and then opened the top doors. That worked. What's up, Sharam? How are you? Pillow fluff is so strong, used for back catch. It's almost bulletproof. Hell yeah. That's cool. 4K at a time, man. Yeah, I can... See, I recover most of mine because I don't shoot... Like, my backyard is where I shoot the most. And like I was just telling you guys, I can retrieve every bit of... I'd say 90% of it I can retrieve. So my supply slowly... It does eventually diminish, but it's slow. I am good, Sharam, and my family is healthy. So thank you for asking. Hell yeah. I used... for this catch box here, I used these things that are called cooling towels. And I bought two 3-packs of them on Amazon. And for the speed and size of ammo that I use, I have not had to replace them yet. And I've had this thing up for, I think this spring will be 2 years. I do keep it closed from some of the elements. So maybe it would last less if it was out in the sun. Because I do have another 55-gallon drum catch box out that away. And I got one of the Omega backdrops in that one. And that's holding up really good. But it's also out of the sun for the most part. Yeah, I use clay, and hey, thanks, Sharam, I appreciate that. I use clay in winter more than anything, just because I don't want to go pick it up out in the snow and all that crap. .5. I got a bunch of that too, because that's what I used to shoot. And then I switched to 8 millimeter, and I still have my stockpile of 9.5. Miss. I love 8mm. He's swinging. He's actually out there swinging. It sounds like a trampoline. He's got some music playing and he's singing to it and, and swinging, singing and swinging. I do not own any of those. Any of the three banded ones. I did have a 2-band one that I absolutely hated. So I did not shoot it much. Yes, Hoppa films, a pouch matters drastically for, in my opinion, this is all my opinion, there is no, I don't like to call things facts in the slingshot world because I've also pushed a lot of limits on what things can do and what you should or shouldn't do, and I'm not saying that's right or wrong, but everything I say is strictly my opinion, so take it with whatever you want to take it with. But this is a 8mm pouch, right? I use pit pouches only. 8. It's hard to focus, but that is an 8. This claims to be a 9.5 clay ammo. It is not. It is smaller. It's actually very similar to an 8mm, and this is what I've been shooting in it. And so, is that correct? No, but it works. Oh, damn, that sucker curved. I wish I had that in slow motion.
You couldn't maybe put it in slow motion.
Yeah, I should have, right? I wish I could have. Yeah, he's been jamming out there. Finally, raining enough for you? You going in?
It's just kind of good timing.
Got it. So anyway, where were we? Oh, yes. So if you are using pit pouches, they are designed for certain sizes. That's just what I like a lot. This is what I use always, unless I'm just screwing around. Sometimes I'll make a band set of just strictly screwing around, and I'll try some other ones. When I first started shooting, I used these little green pouches that kind of look like turtle shells, kind of marked on them. And I was shooting 9.5, and that worked. And then I used the gill pouches for a while, and those worked great. But now the pit pouches are what I really like. Now, I'm sure if you talk to some of the gurus who've been doing this for a long time, there's probably a formula of some sort that's gonna figure out like how thick your pouch is versus your ammo, okay? I am not that guy. Definitely not a guru. Damn, Mr. Can Vandal has graced me with his presence. Speaking of gurus, if you're not subscribed to Can Vandal, please go. He is one of the guys who got me into shooting at the very beginning. Same as Chuck and Steel. Can Vandal for sure were two of the guys that I found very interesting at the beginning of my shooting. Can is, I don't know your real name, dude. That's so weird. Very funny and interesting feller. And he's very gassy. And I am very gassy. So I have a lot to relate. And Chuck and Steel is just straight down, hands down, badass slingshot shooter. But anyway, glad to have you, Can. Appreciate you tuning in, man. That's awesome. Yeah, somebody asked about a band cutting template, and I wanted to address it. Jordan, there is a bunch of old people in here. What do you want to see? The slingshot? This isn't what I've been plinking around with. This is Jordan Smothers gargoyle.
You still want to eat dinner at 5?
Yeah, we'll eat pretty soon.
Okay, so if you want to eat at 5,
And then
4,
okay. Yeah, And then this is the ammo I've been shooting. This is Walmart 9.5. Back to the template thing. They're gonna be bigger. The median, I guess you would call it, right, is where you would want your. So let's see. What was the original questions? There you go, Hawk. Good answer. I don't have one in front of me. I got 3 templates in the garage, but I don't feel like going in there and grabbing them. But I know that the one that I shoot all the time, which is 150, it's bigger than 150. You know what I mean? So you're not going to be maxed out there, but you have lines across telling you where that 150 is. So you have above a little bit and you have below a little bit. Brad Parsons, what are you answering? They don't stretch much if you use the right ounce leather. Got it. You guys talking about pouches now. So these here, these are sniper slings. And I get the old mask. Look, there it is. They last a while. It's not like if you have never, if you've never used and made your own bands, you may think, just because you may not know much about it, but you may think that you only get to use the pouch once or something like that. I get a ton of bands out of a single pouch. So once the band is ripped or broken or whatever, I make another one and I use the same pouch over and over. When they get to the point where they are starting to lose their shape around the pit, or if they get to the point where I can just like mash them up, then I just give them up and throw them away. But I can get a ton, man. Oh, as far as stretch, yeah, nothing on the holes or anything.
By the way, Dad, your tea's cold.
I forgot all about it. Thanks for reminding me. They don't stretch. These. Oh, dude, all sorts of them. Man, I'm telling you. Dude, the ones that I just picked up, man. Like this one here, 15 bucks. I mean, yeah, it doesn't have clips on it, so you got to wrap and tuck, whatever. But you're not going to be able to beat this thing up. Any kind of frame hit on this is not going to hurt it. You could drop it, kick it, throw it across the yard, whatever. There's a ton of these kinds out there. If you go to Omega Slings, they have the cheapest one, I think I want to say like 15 bucks. And you can get like a Wendigo for what, 20, 25 or something? And that's a badass slingshot. You'll just look around, man. He was clearing out a lot of his stock. That's why I just bought him. Because for one, Jordan's been in the game for a long time. And I have a couple of his other frames, and I don't know, why not just grab a couple of more for that price. But go to Omega for sure, because I'm pretty sure Jordan's out. But maybe not. Hit him up. You can find him on Facebook. He may have a couple left. I know he's just trying to clear everything out. But if not, Omega for sure. They are going to have the cheapest good stuff around. The things that... See, I started with a Scout, Scout LT. And that's one that I'll never get rid of just because it was my first slingshot as an adult. And it's got a lot of sentimental value to me. But back then, 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago now. Yeah, another two months, it'll be 3 years since I've been shooting. It was, the Scout was very versatile. So you could shoot through the fork, over the top. It was like a pinchy kind of ish, but you could brace it too. When I was first starting, I didn't know anything about any of that. I didn't know pinch grip, brace grip. I did know over the top and through the fork, but I thought that everybody shot through the fork for some reason. I don't know how I got that idea, but everybody I thought was like the normal. And maybe it was at one point, but it seems like that's more along the lines of everybody shoots over the top, which is a couple of through the forkers. So things that I would recommend as a person who's never shot is to pick something in the middle. As far as you don't want a super wide slingshot, you don't want a super narrow slingshot. You want something in the middle to just kind of feel how they shoot. For two, I would want something that I maybe have choices on, such as can I shoot over the top or through the fork? Because you're going to want to try different things at the beginning to see what feels good to you. I want to say like the Enzo by Wasp is probably a cheap one. As far as price, high quality but cheap price point, and that I think you can go either one. I don't know, you look all the way around, there's tons. Yeah, any Wasp product is fabulous. I would go any kind of HDPE because they're super cheap, man, and like this stuff is damn near unbreakable. What's up, Jabby? How are you, brother? Yeah, Happa. That may work better for you. I just think 90 is a good middle ground to start at the beginning. You know, you're most likely not going to just buy one slingshot. You're going to have to dabble and you know, narrow it down. And you may end up being a collector like myself. Oof. Oh, it's definitely an addiction. I think last time I counted, I was in the triple digits. Oof, I felt that one slipping out of my fingers. Yeah, it's weird how it goes, right? We just buy. That's okay though. I got a couple more on my radar. What I really want is, I want that turtle shell, I think it's, I don't even know what it's called, just a plain old turtle, but I want it clipped. I'm trying to talk Mikey into trying to get some of those clipped. And if he could pull that off, I am all over that. This little dude is cool, man. Curveball. That is a good problem to have. It's cheaper than guns, I can tell you that.
Dad, can I buy me an ice cream?
What?
Can I buy me an ice cream?
Can you buy one?
Yeah.
No.
What was this thing?
Save it for later.
Ice cream for later.
Another day. Hell yeah. Yeah, definitely cool stuff. Oh, jeez. I'm telling you, I only got one of those elite, but I could definitely see that happening. I could buy a ton of those if I had more income for one, and better place to shoot them at. I gotta be all sneaky around here. Too many nosy neighbors. They don't bitch about the slingshot, but when you start pulling out the freaking, even if it's air guns, they like to freak out about it. You know, making bands is a love-hate relationship. Oh, ding. Hell yeah, Nathan. That sounds fabulous. I used to say I liked only one kind of slingshot, and now I finally can admit I like them all. Yeah, Chad, I don't know. Some days I feel like it's kind of half-ass satisfying, but most of the time it's a chore. The only cool thing is I like to have the bands exactly how I want them. Hell yeah.
I said no, but it is free.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they're definitely quiet. Ooh, hit the top of the bill. I don't know. People are just weird nowadays. Like when I was growing up, nobody cared. And like, if you were walking around the woods or anything with just an air rifle, it was like not even nobody even give you a second glance. Like they really did not give two shits about that kind of stuff. It's not that they're bad neighbors, it's just they're trained differently. Everybody is, well, not everybody. I should rephrase that. In the location that I am at, people are trained to see those kinds of things and think bad things instead of good things. So I can't really blame them. It's just how they've been taught. Hell yeah. That's cool, man. That's badass when you got a couple people that are actually interested. Yeah, neighbors can suck. Thankfully, I don't know, man. I've had lots of stuff, lots of ricochets that my neighbors thankfully have not been knocking on my door. I'm waiting for it though, one of these days. All right, it's been an hour and 15, guys. What do you think? The family's staring at me out the door. Yeah, Nathan, I'm telling you, man, I grabbed that pickle fork earlier. Not a single shot for the day yet. And turned on the camera to film a short. And first 3 shots were hits. I was like, okay. That's a good day of shooting right there. And then, you know, went back to normal. Yeah, I'm gonna go in, guys. It's time to make some dinners. It was a fun life. I'm glad I did it, guys. Spur of the moment, and it was good. I do have a couple more shorts coming out. And the dinner time, pizza night, good stuff. I had fun interacting with all you guys too. You always keep my spirits up, so thank you. And stay tuned. I'll have, oh, the gear, check it out, man. You know, it's there, the store's there. I'm not gonna push you. But if you ever want some gear, it's there. And so far, the quality's been straight. So yeah, I've been happy with it. But anyway, that's enough of the commercial crap. Thanks for shooting with me, guys, and keeping me company. And I will see you in the future. Have a delicious evening.